friends, and welcome to Alakshmi Sports Ground here at Western Railway Sports Association. And we are watching Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. We have got Dimitri Ura with us, our head coach Mukul Visa sir, and then Leasing Bengals are starting their campaign today against HT Kings. So we are getting ready for the toss ceremony. Let's see who wins. As is the ball by Shine Mystery, and as it is, so I think it's decision. Well, thank you so much. We have an ongoing match. We'll focus more there. ST Kings are going to bat first after we take off. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Western Railway Sports Association's Mahalakshmi Cricket Ground as we get ready for afternoon match. Umpire Fayaz Sheikh and with him umpire Vicky Naik. ST Kings won the toss and decided to bat first against Blazing Bangers. ST Kings owned by Mr. Vivek Saveri and Blazing Bangers owned by Josefa Saifi. First over and a lower full toss. We take this opportunity to thank our title sponsor, Royal Goldfield Club Resorts Limited. And Shenil Shah is the opening batter with Shine Mistry. And Vivek Zaveri is bowling the first over. A ball keeping low and collected neatly behind the stumps by Dhruvit, who's the wicket keeper for Blazing Bangers. We thank our Honorable President, Mr. Sharad Pawarji, our Honorable Vice President, Mr. Cyrus Gorimar, our Honorable Treasurer, Mr. Manish Ajmera, and also Cricket Committee Chairman, Rajkumar Zaveri. Just watch the scores. Six teams are participating in this tournament and one of them will be winner on the last day. Vivek, chance of a catch out and missed. 4 runs. Exquisite. Vedas starting with the fresh over and gets the first wicket. Shenil Shah, bowled by Medhansh. The majestic Medhansh delivers a golden wicket. Left arm around the wicket. And that was a Chinaman that hurried onto the batter and zipping through his defense. First wicket gone.
New batsman Vivek.
Vivek Zaveri is the new batter. Medhansh has performed very well over the years and is a useful bowling all-rounder who can bat. Driven on the onside, will this be a boundary? A last minute stoppage and couple of runs. Vivek Zaveri doing role of an owner at the same time a batter, one drop batter. Appeal of LBW, we'll have to wait and see, but an effort was there from the bat, and before he could stop the ball, couple of runs. Medansh is bowling a tight line, stump to stump. Walked on the onside for single. They're in double figures now, 10 for 1. Medansh just claimed a wicket in case you have tuned in into this telecast. Shalin Shah was bowled by him. Oh, what a turn that is. Vicious turn. Neatly collected behind the stumps by Dhruvit, and end of second over. 2 overs, 10 runs and 1 wicket. Shaheen on 4 of 4. Vivek on 5 of 4. ST Kings won the toss and decided to bat first in this important match. Vivek Gupta to continue from the far end. There are two ends on this ground. One is a pavilion end, which is where we are sitting doing the commentary, and the far end, which is swimming pool end. Single on the off, 11 for 1. Nudged on the onside for single. Good strike rotation is happening between Shaheen and Vivek. Shaheen has looked quiet till now, but very soon he can cut loose. Played on the onside, driven nicely. It's a firm drive. That's sprinting to the fence. And finally, it stopped a couple of meters inside the ropes. Vivek Zaveri is enjoying his batting as an owner, as a batter. 15 for 1. Played it behind the square and single. Scoring singles is an art. You got to push the ball here and there away from the fielders. By the time they pick up, you take a single. It's a very good skill that you should master while playing cricket. Played in front of the square towards wideish mid-on for single. So no big boundaries right now, but singles, singles and singles. That's the story. HT Kings very watchful because the ball is keeping low. They saw the first match. The pitch is not going to change much. Trying to go for a heave and missing it. Collected neatly behind the stumps by Dhruvid. Nip backer ball and end of third over. 16 for 1. Vivek Gupta 2 overs 11 runs. Vivek Zaveri not out on 9 of 8. Shine Missy not out on 6 of 6. Better out Shalin Shah, bowled by Midhansh. Midhansh had a good opportunity for cotton bowl chance. We saw that earlier in the day. Drilled above the bowler's head. That could have been cotton bowled wicket. Turned it on the onside for single. We saw a beautiful cotton bowl this morning, Chetan Mehta, when he took the catch of Shiten Kadakia of his own bowling. Eighteen for 1. Ball keeping low, a shooter ball. Leaning forward, turns this towards the square leg for single. Oh, just survived the run out. Vivek Zaveri wanted a single, but Shine was not ready. Nineteen for 1. Four overs, 19 for 1. Vivek, 10 of 11. Shine, 8 of 9. Midhansh, 2 overs, 8 runs and 1 wicket. Vivek Gupta into his third over from the far end. Batter facing is Shahin Mistry. Wide outside the leg stump, declared by umpire Fayaz. Shahin Mistry going for a big shot. That's a golf shot. And it will be a gigantic six. Stand and deliver. Shine on 14, team on 26 of 1. Lovely capture by camera till the last moment. Landing of ball near the swimming pool. Again, that's balloon in the air and we'll have to wait and see. 4 runs for Shahin Mistry. All of a sudden, Shahin has shown the signs of aggression and why not? He's a confident batter who has got tons and tons of runs under his belt in last few years. 30 for 1, fifth over in progress. Once again, it's high in the air, but this time chance of a catch out and Shahin Mistry gone. Golden wicket. First, Shenil was a golden wicket. This is, I would say, velvety wicket. Shahin Mistry wanted to achieve the sky in one day, but that's not possible. Every day is not a Sunday. It was high in the air, the rocket shot. Got the height, but not the distance. And what an easy catch. Amit Dasani taking that catch and celebrating. Wicket number 2 gone. "30 for 2, HT Kings, a rash shot, and new batter is Aryan Sanghvi. Aryan was man of the match in his first match. Aryan Sanghvi, but that was a bad shot by Shahin Mistry. Captain himself could have stayed at the wicket. Shahin can steal the game from you in a jiffy. If you would have stayed for power play or maybe till 10th over, they would have accelerated. But now this is a big, big blow. And team blazing bangers. They are not allowing batters to bang more. Both the openers are back in the shade. Nudged it on the onside. 31 for 2 after 5 overs. नए ओवर की शुरुआत और पहली गेंद पर भव्य स्वागत 6 रन से आर्यन संघवी, जिसमें है आयन की शक्ति, वो है आर्यन संघवी। आते ही हल्ला बोल दिया नए गेंदबाज के ऊपर। कयान हर्ष को हार्श ट्रीटमेंट देते हुए यहां पर विवेक जवेरी। अपील की गई थी एलबीडब्ल्यू की, वहां पर जबरदस्त अपील। ध्रुवित भी वहां पर अपने हाथों को ऊपर ले गए, नकार दिया अंपायर ने, अंपायर विकी नाइक। कमर के बल झुककर धीरे से पुश किया है, वहां पर रनआउट की अपील, और मेरे ख्याल से अंपायर से कोई वहां पर प्रतिसाद नहीं मिला है। बराबर से पहुंचते हुए अपने क्रीज में 38 पे 2। पावर प्ले का आखिरी ओवर चल रहा है। इस बार बॉल नीचे रही, खेलना चाहते थे, ऑन साइड पर जाकर पैड से टकराई। बहुत अच्छी रिकवरी की गई है यहां पर बॉलर हर्ष द्वारा। पहली बॉल पर 6 लगा था, लेकिन उसके बाद अच्छी वापसी है। कलाइयों से मोड़ दिया, ऑन साइड पर 1 रन को पूरा किया और सही वक्त पर अपने क्रीज में भी पहुंचे हैं, अच्छी बात है। पावर प्ले के 6 ओवर खत्म होते हुए 39 for 2। टॉस जीतकर पहले बैटिंग करते हुए एचटी किंग्स। आर्यन खेल रहे 8 पर, विवेक खेल रहे 11 पर। आप देख रहे हैं जीसीएच क्रिकेट सुपर लीग सीजन 4। टाइटल स्पॉन्सर्स रॉयल गोल्डफील्ड क्लब रिसोर्ट्स लिमिटेड। विवेक जवेरी ओनर है एचटी किंग्स के, जबकि हुजैफा सैफी ये ओनर है ब्लेजिंग बैंगर्स के। हर्ष के पहले ओवर में 8 रन आए जिसमें एक छक्का लगा विवेक जवेरी द्वारा। विवेक 11, आर्यन 8। तो बॉलिंग के लिए आ रहे दर्श। वाइड बॉल। चालीस पे 2। वाइड एंड फुल। गेंदों पर नियंत्रण नहीं रख पा रहे दर्श। जब आप सीम के सारे गेंद करते हैं तो सीम के ऊपर नियंत्रण होना और उसको पिच कराना ये अनिवार्य होता है, और वहां कहीं पर थोड़ा सा स्ट्रगल करते हुए बॉलर। 41 पे 2, 7वां ओवर। एक और वाइड। 42 फॉर 2। और क्लीन बोल्ड कर दिया यहां पर। नजर हटी, दुर्घटना घटी। दर्श की तारीफ करनी होगी। बल्लेबाज के बचाव के तंत्र को भेदती हुई वो रहस्यमय गेंद और गिल्लियां बिखेर दी। आउट होकर वापस लौटते हुए विवेक जवेरी प्लेड ऑन हो गए और सफलता मिलती हुई दर्श को। बयालीस पे 3। नया बैटर है कयान। नियमित अंतराल पे विकेट गिर रही है और अच्छी बात यह है कि बल्लेबाजों को स्थायी नहीं होने दिया जा रहा है। शैलीन और शाहीन जो दो सबसे बड़े विकेट थे वो मिले और अब विवेक जवेरी भी आउट हुए हैं। ब्लेजिंग बैंगर्स टॉस भले उनके पक्ष में न रहा हो, इस वक्त मैच में उनका बोलबाला। ओ लिफ्टर बॉल। पारी का 7वां ओवर। T20 फॉर्मेट है, 20-20 ओवर यानी कि 120 गेंदें करनी है और 10 के लिए ओवर मिला जुला रहा है। लगातार 3 वाइड और उसके बाद 3 डॉट बॉल। एक और लाजवाब गेंद बल्ले से बात करती हुई पहुंची विकेट कीपर के दस्तानों में, हल्का सा अंदर की जानिब कटती हुई। 42 पे 3। अपील की जा रही है और यहां पर आउट। चौथा विकेट। कयान को इसके पहले कुछ समझे, दर्श उनका विकेट ले चुके थे। स्टंप टू स्टंप गेंदबाजी राउंड द विकेट और जाकर उनके पैड से टकराई, सीधी चली गई थी और LBW। पारी का चौथा विकेट। यहां पर परेशानियों में और कठिनाइयों में ST किंग्स। तीन वाइड बॉल करने के बाद दर्श ने जो वापसी की है काबिल तारीफ। नए बल्लेबाज अब विनीत। विनीत कई सारे प्राइवेट लीग्स भी खेलते हैं और एक बड़े खिलाड़ी हैं। ओपनिंग बैटर के रूप में भी खेलते हैं, मिडिल ऑर्डर में भी आते हैं और उनको आज बैटिंग ऑर्डर में नीचे रखा गया है कैप्टन द्वारा। आप हमें रन बना के दीजिए विनीत। वाइड बॉल 43 पर 4। काफी लंबा ओवर है ये, लेकिन समझा जा सकता है। ध्रुवित अच्छा ग्लव वर्क दिखाते हुए 5 गेंदों में 3 रन देकर 2 विकेटें ली है और बल्लेबाजी की कमर को मोड़ कर रखा है दर्श ने। लेफ्टी टू लेफ्टी और विनीत ने इसको फ्लिक कर दिया है। बैकवर्ड ऑफ स्क्वायर गेंद जा रही है वहां पर और ये 4 रन। लोअर फुल टॉस बॉल थी, बॉल के पेस का उपयोग किया, कलाइयों से मोड़ दिया। सात ओवर के बाद स्कोर है 47। 4 विकेट के नुकसान पर दर्श 1 ओवर 8 रन 2 विकेट। विनीत 1 बॉल 4, आर्यन 4 बॉल 8। तो हम नया ओवर करेंगे। हर्ष। हर्ष और दर्श के बीच में फंसी हुई है इस वक्त ST किंग्स। यहां पर अपील की गई लेकिन बॉल पीछे जा रही है और अब 2 रन वहां पर पूरे किए जाएंगे। $49 for 4, आर्यन 10, 5 गेंदों में। इस बार रोकना मुश्किल है ध्रुवित के लिए और बॉल बाउंड्री लाइन पर जाती हुई और ये 4 रनों का इशारा, वाइड बॉल पर 4 बोनस। बहुत सारी वाइड गेंदे इस पारी में की है ब्लेजिंग बैंगल्स ने, वरना ये स्कोर लगभग 15 रन और कम होता है इस वक्त। 54 पर 4। ऑन साइड पर 1 रन। $55 for 4, Vineet on 4, Aryan on 11। बॉल टर्न होकर अंदर की तरफ आती हुई और उस पर 1 रन मुकम्मल किया। स्पिन गेंदबाजी आसान नहीं है, अगर टप्पा सही हो तो फिर बॉल अच्छे से स्पिन होकर बल्लेबाजों को परेशान करती है, लेकिन अगर बॉल अच्छी नहीं रही तो फिर वो उस पर चौका छक्का बड़ी आसानी से लगाया जा सकता है, हमने देखा। डीप कवर में 1, 57 पे 4। ऑन साइड पर 1 रन, 58 पे 4। इस ओवर में 5 वाइड आए, लेकिन उसके बाद की गेंदें अच्छी की है हर्ष ने। युवा उदयमान गेंदबाज है, सीख रहे हैं और जैसे जैसे तजुर्बा मिलेगा वो अच्छा करेंगे। आर्यन 12, 7 गेंदों का सामना किया आर्यन ने। गेंद को टप्पा खाने दिया और फिर खेला है डीप कवर में 1 रन के लिए। आर्यन का क्रीज पर रुकना जरूरी है, उनके पास वो टेम्परामेंट है। 8 ओवर का खेल समाप्त, 59 पे 4, 59 for 4 after 8। विनीत on 6, आर्यन on 13, हर्ष 2 overs 20। नए ओवर की शुरुआत करते हुए आयुष हरलाल का, काफी सीनियर खिलाड़ी रहे हरलाल का और पिछले 3 सीजन में उनका भी प्रदर्शन सराहनीय रहा है। स्कोर 60 रन 4 विकेट पर 9वां ओवर। दोनों लेफ्टी बल्लेबाज इस वक्त बल्लेबाजी करते हुए, आर्यन और विनीत। ऑफ ड्राइव का स्ट्रोक अच्छा था, बॉल कुछ समय हवा में जरूरी थी लेकिन कोई खतरा नहीं है। विनीत और आर्यन एक दूसरे का साथ निभाएंगे तो ये स्कोर 150 तक जा सकता है। एक शट पे 4। यहां पर स्विंग एंड मिस, बहुत अच्छा घूमती हुई गेंद। आयुषर लाल का सीम के सहारे अनिश्चितता के गलियारे में टप्पा खाकर उसको बाहर ले गए। इस बार 1 रन वाइडिश एक्स्ट्रा कवर पर। दोनों बल्लेबाज तकनीकी रूप से सही काम करते हुए गेंद की लाइन में आकर खेल रहे हैं। अच्छी बात यह है कि स्कोरबोर्ड को गति में रखा है, स्कोरबोर्ड का प्रेशर नहीं ले रहे हैं, ये अच्छी बात है। 4 विकेट भले ही चले गए हों, हम अभी भी ये मैच जीत सकते हैं, ये इरादे के साथ खेलते हुए HT किंग्स। लॉफ्टेड शॉट और 1 रन, 63 पर 4। फुल टॉस बॉल स्ट्रेट डाउन द ग्राउंड, तगड़ा शॉट, 4 रन। ये स्ट्रोक के लिए क्रिकेट में कोई फील्डिंग पोजीशन आप लगा नहीं सकते। बड़ी आसान गेंद रही और आर्यन संघवी वहां पर आंखों को सुकून देने वाला वो स्ट्रेट ड्राइव। 9 ओवर 67 रन 4 विकेट। अगले ओवर के बाद जलपान होगा। देयर विल बी ड्रिंक्स इंटरवल आफ्टर नेक्स्ट ओवर। टॉस जीतकर पहले बल्लेबाजी करते हुए यहां पर टीम HT किंग्स। नए ओवर की शुरुआत करते हुए अभिषेक शाह, राइट आर्म राउंड द विकेट। आज के दिन स्पिनर्स का उपयोग हम ज्यादा होता हुआ देखेंगे क्योंकि बॉल टर्न हो रही है, नीची रह रही है, धीमी आ रही है। कई बातें हैं जो स्पिनर्स के लिए ये पिच को मुफीद बनाते हैं। वाइड बॉल 69 फॉर 4। 70 पे 4। टॉस जीतकर पहले बैटिंग का जो निर्णय था थोड़ा आलोचना के पात्र हो सकता है। 4 विकेटें खोई हैं, लेकिन इस वक्त पार्टनरशिप मजबूत है विनीत और आर्यन। फ्लाइटेड बॉल, आड़े बल्ले से खेलने का प्रयास है वहां पर। अब जाकर गेंद रुकी है, लेकिन उसके पहले 2 रन तेज भागकर पूरा करते हुए बैटर्स। विनीत की भी तारीफ करनी होगी, रनों की भूख उनके बल्ले में। स्लॉक स्वीप का एक शॉट था, बैठक शॉट, जिसको मुंबईया जबान में कहा गया है। एक हाथ से जंप करते हुए गेंद को रोका गया था। 72 पे 4। सेवेंटी 72 फॉर 4। आखिरी 2 गेंदे इस ओवर की, उसके बाद आखिरी 1 गेंद के बाद ड्रिंक्स होगा। अपील की गई एलबीडब्ल्यू की और अपील को खारिज किया गया। लेते हैं जलपान। 10 ओवर 73 फॉर 4।
मुखरभोस्य मृगेन्द्र सुगर्जना सबलमत्त गजेन्द्र विमर्दन विपिनराज सदृशो बलवानयम् समनुजो हि नृसिंह वरस्तथा
Start of the play post drinks interval 72 for 4. ST Kings batting first. Wide outside the off stump 73 for 4. Too many extras. Lofted it. A good stop. Amit Dasani. He already took a very good catch. Couldn't quite control the swing of the bat, but good stoppage, although he could not catch it. Snorter ball. Ayush Sharlalka, very useful bowler, and the pressure created by Darshan Harsh, he needs to carry on. Yes, that's wicket number 5. Mistimed in, and Ayush Sharlalka getting rewarded with the silver wicket of Vineet. Mistimed it completely, and in hurry he gave away easy catch to Dhruvit. First catch of Dhruvit for the tournament. Hardly any feet movement, wanted to play by bending on his knees. Mistimed it, an easy catch. So half the side back in the hut, and new batter coming in is Jai Shroff. So it's Nilesh Jain. Nilesh Jain, correction. Well, the kind of this pitch is, I think 120, 130 would also be a fighting score, but if you put 150, nothing like it. Blazing Bangers will have to really come out of their skin to win this match if ST Kings can put 150 on the board. We saw that earlier in the day. Salil Babar Desai playing a knock of 80 runs.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, that was a freebie. Actually missed out. We would say a wide. I would say 4 runs. Missed out on a probable 4, but that's fine. 84 for 5. It's a score which can be swinging both ways. If they happen to capitalize in the last 9 overs, it's going to be a good score. Straight to the fielder. It is 85 for 5. Still 8.4 overs remaining. Generally in a T20 game, the first 10 overs, if you happen to get 80, you add 20 runs to it, 180. Maybe 60 in the first 10 overs, you add 80. Off the back foot, straight to the fielder. 1 run. That will take the score to 86. In fact, overthrow. That will take the score to 87. Run rate is not an issue, but they have lost 2 wickets too many. 87 for 5, they would have been happy with 87 for 3 or 4. Abhishek bowling his second over, bowling admirably well. In spite of that wide being the first ball, he has bowled well. But that's smart bowling. He's keeping a good line and length after that first ball, which was down the leg side. He has came back well, really. So 87 for 5, couple of balls remaining. Oh, that's smart bowling. He is not offering any pace. Any pace the batsman wants to do, he has to manufacture on his own. So that's real smart bowling. He's not offering any pace at all. The batsmen have to do it all. Use the feet. But that is how it is done, straight down the ground. There is protection. So good work by the boundary rider. Just a solitary run. Again, the score moves on to 88. 88 for 5 at the end of 12 overs. So Garware Clubhouse Gold Season 4.
Hello, 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 hello.
So 89 for 5, the left-handed Aryan comes on strike. He has been the one who has been the initiator. He has got a very good strike rate of around 140. That is what is needed in the middle overs. So it's up to Aryan to take this innings forward and put up a substantial score. Turned away with soft hands, takes a single, rotates the strike. Ayush has been slightly expensive considering 20 runs in 2.2 overs so far. In fact, 21 in 2.3. 90 for 5, but he has come back well in this over. Ayush has managed to keep things quiet. Nilesh is also giving good support to Aryan. 11 runs of 10 balls. 12 and a half overs done. Into the covers. Will that race away? Yes, it is speeding away towards the cover Covers boundary for that fantastic four. That is what was needed. You don't have to hit the ball too hard. Look at that on your screen. Beautifully played. It was a full toss, but he played admirably well. Did not try to overhit or put a lot of power, just superb, elegant timing. The length was an issue over there. He slightly overpitched, and Nilesh took advantage of this. So without much ado, these guys are able to rotate strike now. They need to put their best foot forward. That is beautifully turned away. Will it go all the way? No, there is protection. A solitary run will take the score to 95. Ayush started off really well in this over, considering just 2 of the first 3 balls. Then an elegant boundary, 95 for 5. They happen to get 8, 9 runs or 7 to 8 runs in this middle overs. They would be happy with it. Aryan again playing with soft hands. That is the key. He's keeping the scoreboard moving. Very few dot balls for Aryan. So 7 runs without taking a lot of risk. In fact, 8 runs in this over. 96 for 5 at the end of 13 overs. ST Kings versus Blazing Bangers. ST Kings are nicely placed at 96 for 5. Would say 10 runs short and a couple of wickets more. But Nilesh and Aryan seem to be the one who have been there for substantial time. So they would be in a position to maximize in the last 4-5 overs. Royal Goldfield Club Resort presents Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. We are thankful to our President, Shri Sharad Chandra Pawarji, our Vice President, Shri Shairas Gorimar, Cricket Committee Chairman, Shri Rajkumar Zaveri. It's a beautiful venue, and it's going to be a great encounter between these two sides. The Kings are finally finding their feet and trying to make a comeback via Aryan's effort. But that is beautifully played off the bat. What a shot that is! He can play off the front foot, he can play with soft hands, but he can play those amazing shots, back foot punches. Look at that shot. Oh, as elegant as you can get. Classy. Elegance personified. That's the beauty of the game. When you see a perfect cover drive or a back foot punch into the covers, that is what brings a lot of romance and beauty to the game. Superbly played by Aryan. 100 up for the team. He wanted to play on the front foot. In fact, it was wide. The umpire rightly calls it a wide ball. Slightly away. An inch or 2 inside would have been a legal ball. 101 for 5. Oh, that is the USP of his batting. Hit a boundary, take a single, go to the other end. So small little partnership between these two guys. Aryan and Nilesh are doing it methodically, or almost admirably well, and taking this innings ahead. This is where the game changes. Over number 13 to 16. The Indian team has 17, 18, 19, 20 as the last power rating overs. The Australian has 15 to 20. The English cricket team has 1 to 20 as all power rating overs. So let's see what's going to happen. Oh, he wanted to play with soft hands. Beautifully bowled. It went straight with the arm. It wasn't an off break. It wasn't a leg break. It went straight with the arm. Sometimes the ball which don't move are the ones which are more productive. Oh, that is beautifully played. Perhaps extra covered eye was expected, but he hit the ball completely in a different direction. The way he came down, I thought he's going to play it up and over covers. He changed gears, changed his direction, and from covers he shifted his shot to deep mid wicket. 104 for 5. Oh my God, it was perilously close. He did everything right, but wasn't able to hold on to that one. It was so close. Nilesh would be thanking his lucks. Look at that, beautifully. Oh, he almost had him. He almost had him. Very good mates against each other, Abhishek and Nilesh. Oh, that is so smart. This man is playing it like a chess game now. He's playing the middle overs as we play the chess game in the middle part. 105 for 5 at the end of 106 for 5 at the end of 14 overs. So 106 for 5, a small little hydration break, and things they are all set. मराठी में कहते हैं पानी पिऊन पानी पाजायची तयारी, हिंदी में कहते हैं टाइम, अब वक्त आ चुका है जब पानी पीकर पानी पिलाना है सामने वाले को. Let's see what's going to happen after the hydration break. Will things change? And oh, he has played it up and over. Is that an opportunity? Oh, slightly away. That was good for Aryan. That was the first shot which was played in air, wasn't well timed. And thankfully for Aryan, it was away from that fielder. That was first shot, I would say, of not in being in control. He has been in complete control so far. But this is the time where you need to change gears. But Aryan, he should be playing what game he is following. That is what has been productive for him. Very good strike rate of 145. Oh, that's beautifully bowled, Medansh. Medansh's figures are real good. He just conceded 12 runs, in fact 10 runs in his 2 overs, which is absolutely a takeaway any day of the week. Oh, what a ball that is again, super bowling. Left arm spinners always create trouble. Be it Mitchell Santner, Daniel Vittori from New Zealand, Ravindra Jadeja, Kuldeep Yadav. He's not in that Kuldeep Yadav mode, more in the mode of Ravindra Jadeja where he darts the ball in, but left arm spinners are always the ones who create trouble for the opposition. And especially in league matches or amateur matches, left arm spinners are the one who take maximum wickets and they are the most economical ones. So Nilesh, he's got 19 or 15, he's doing it admirably well. They have stitched up a beautiful partnership so far. Let's see how far this one's going to go. Nilesh versus Medhansh. That's nicely played off the back foot. The ball's racing away into that extra cover region. Just a solitary run. The score moves on to 110. 155, 160 is what they expect. That is what was score in the first innings of the first match, where they could defend it easily. This one's going to go into that bracket where both the teams would feel they have a chance to win this one. But right now, Aryan is doing it really well. Medhansh, beautiful bowling so far. You can't bowl him there. That's a full toss. And he has taken full toll of it. In fact, he's out. He has picked the fielder at deep mid-wicket. That's a big blow. Oh, he gave his wicket away on a full toss. The best shot against a full toss is always a cross-batted one. He would have perhaps hit it on the square leg. That would have given him 6 runs. We play with straight bat, hit the ball into mid-wicket or long off, long on region. You are in trouble. Well, that's a big blow. This can easily be a difference of 10, 15, 20 runs. Aryan gets out. He was looking so good. All set for a big 50. He gets out on 33. So 110 for 6. So Dicky takes a wonderful catch. 110 for 6. Harsh is the new man in 110 for 6. 5.1 overs remaining, all action remaining. Medhansh, he's done a fantastic job of removing a batsman who was looking really dangerous and explosive. Just trying to change his gears, and he's out of here. Harsh is the new man in, and a clutch player at number 7 and 8 maybe. But that's super bowling. What an over this has been. Just 4 runs. The only bad ball which he bowled, he got a wicket on it. 110 for 6 at the end of 15 overs. So 15 overs, 110 for 6. Again, another left-hand spinner coming in. You saw Akshar Patel, you saw Kuldeep Yadav in the team, you saw Ravindra Jadeja. 3 left-arm spinners playing in Indian cricket team. Here we have the second one for this team. Another young man who can be really effective. Vedansh has bowled admirably well. 3 overs, 12 runs and a couple of wickets for him. Another young left-hander comes into bowl. Harsh comes into. In fact, Harsh will be facing. Oh, that was beautifully bowled, equally well played. Just a solitary run, but it takes courage to give flight to the ball. The score moves on to a Nelson now. Harsh. Harsh to Harsh. Oh, again a full toss. Every time you see a full toss, you try and miss it the ball. There is where the problem comes. But a couple of runs added. A couple of runs added, that will take the score to 113, 113 for 6. The best shot to be playing against a ball which is full toss on the middle of the leg stump is the cross-batted shot. Full toss is the only probable ball where you cannot play it with a straight bat. That will get you into trouble. That was the problem with Aryan. He tried to hit it down the ground. Instead, if he had tried for square leg or maybe area behind square, he would have got a boundary or a sixer. 113 for 6. Harsh bowling to Harsh. Harsh's figure have been slightly disruptive. But that is smartly bowled, but very well played. Will it go all the way? There is protection. A solitary run again. The score moves on to 114. This is where they needed Aryan the most, because you happen to keep wickets in the last 4 overs. You can go really strong in the last few overs. Still 27 balls remaining. Add maybe 35, 40 runs. It would be a score which they can fight with. Straight back to the bowler. Harsh is trying to damage control. First 2 overs haven't been according to the script, but he has come back really well in this over. Just 4 runs in the first 4 balls without conceding any extras. Oh, the wicket is slightly slow and the ball's keeping low. That is what is aiding the spinners. They have read it well, comprehended it well, and they're trying to bowl it slow and maintaining that line of just outside the off stump. The last ball of Harsh's 3rd over. He bowled it slightly quicker. That is smart bowling. The first 5 balls were absolutely slow. The last one, he pushed it a little, but that was a short one. The batsman would have scored on the square side. 114 for 6 at the end of 16 overs. So 114 for 6 from here. If they happen to go 6 runs per over, 138 is where they reach. If they happen to get 7 runs per over, 142. If they happen to get 8 runs per over from here, 146. 10 runs per over, they might get to 154. So somewhere around 9 to 10 runs per over. If you add 9 runs per over, exactly 150 can be breached. 8 runs per over, 146. So 146 to 155 is what their intended target would be. The blazing bangers would like to keep them below 140 and not concede more than 26-30 runs in the last 4 overs. Harsh would have different plans. Harsh has surveyed the field, had got that map in his head. Now he's going to have his time in the last 24 balls. Garware Super League Season 4. Oh, that is smashed. Will that go all the way? Yes, it will. It's a 4 or a 6. We'll wait for confirmation. It is a boundary. The score moves on to 118. Well, that is smart play. Hit the ball a long way, then take a single, go to the other end. Probably the first boundary hit against Medansh in the last 3 overs. He has been absolutely gold dust to his team, conceding 17 runs in the first 3.2 overs. You'll take it any day of the week. Wonderfully bowled so far. Nilesh, he's on 21 of 20. So the mistake which he made in the first ball where he pitched it way too short, he has made it up by bowling the next two balls right up over there. Length is the key if you're going to bowl short on this wicket. A very slow wicket, you are going to get penalized. If you bowl it slightly up, the batsman is going to hit you down the ground. So that good length has to be there. The good length, of course, will vary for different batsmen. Harsh used some good footwork last over in the first ball of this over. Oh, that is smartly bowled. That is brilliantly bowled. That is probably the ball, the pace, the trajectory, the length Medhansh was opting for. Bowled one bad ball and that was dispatched. 121 for 6. 7 runs in this over so far without much ado. Now that is nicely bowled, equally well played. He's trying to cramp the batsman. Oh, that is wonderful ball. Running between the wickets, superbly done. That was robbery in daylight. The second run wasn't existent over there. Fatigue would creep in. These are not international players running in their 20s. But that running was admirable. 24 of 22. This is where he is going to take a move on. So they were expecting 9 to 10 runs per over. They have got 9 in this over. 1, 2, 3 for 6 at the end of 17. 18 balls remaining. You expect getting close to 150. So 123 for 6. Oh, that is lofted up and over into the covers. Surya Kumar Yadav in the Western Railway ground. What a shot that is. If you want to have Surya Kumar Yadav in your mind, just have a look at the shot. This is where he does it beautifully. Against the pacers, against the spinners. People talk of his flick into that fine leg region. People would remember Surya Kumar Yadav for his extra cover lofted drives. That was one of those beautiful drives. Even Surya Kumar Yadav would have loved it. 127 for 6. Harsh has come in and Harsh has brought a lot of happiness. Harsh is happiness. And this guy has played one boundary on the onside, the other one into that extra cover region. He's exploring different parts of the ground and is taking this team to a substantial total. He goes for it. This is, oh, what an effort that is. Almost took it. Did that pop out of the hands? Oh, that was good effort. We'll have a look at it again. What exactly happened over there? Oh, that just short of him. That was just short of him. Good effort in fielding. Superb work done. Oh, that was great piece of fielding over there. The ball was well short of him. And the way he handled the ball, took it on bounce and threw it, that was simply superb. Good work by the fielder, number 30. 1 to 9 for 6. Harsh's last 3 balls of his spell. First 2 overs, 20 runs. The next 9 balls, just 10 runs. So he has came back really well in the last 1.5 overs. But that is his favorite area of getting runs. They have got the protection over there after that boundary being hit in the first ball. But that was the pattern in the last over. A boundary and 4 singles after that. And a couple in it. 3 singles and a couple. So 9 runs they got in that previous over. 7 so far, a couple of balls remaining. Oh, that's nicely done off the back foot for a single. If you aren't getting a boundary, keep the scoreboard moving. That's what they have been summoned for. 131 for 6. Without doing anything, they've got 8 runs. If they get a second boundary in this over, it's going to be a great over. Harsh has already got 15 runs of 9 balls. That is fantastic batting strike rate of 160. The last ball of the 18th over. Harsh's spell. Oh, he goes wild over it. It is deja vu of the previous over. 131 for 6 at the end of 18 overs. So 9 runs of over number 17, 8 runs of over number 18. If you're looking at that figure of 150, Harsh and Nilesh have to get 3 boundaries. If they get 2 boundaries, you're going to get close to 150. If they happen to get 3 or 4, 155 is possible. So all the permutations and combination put together, 145 to 155 is what we can expect the number to be. If they go really wild, 160 is what they can get. But if you all have to have a realistic figure, 145 to 150. Let's see what's going to happen. So many numbers in mind of both the teams. He goes towards the mid-wicket region. Just 1 run. The score moves on to 132 now. 11 balls remaining. Only 1 dot ball in the last 15 balls faced, which is good going by these 2 guys. If they aren't getting a boundary, they are taking those singles, but they should be finding harvesting strike, taking couples if possible, getting a boundary after maybe every 4 balls. But that was down the leg side. It's keeping a bit low, it's slightly slow. So even a 150 would be as good as a 170. Abhishek bowling is final over. Oh, Abhishek just lost his line. He's bowled so well so far. The last over just spoiling his figures. He's one of their prime all-rounders, a very good fielder and also a good off-spinner, trying to cram the batsman. He has hit it down the ground. He accepts it gleefully. Wonderfully taken catch. It's not the catch which you take, it is how you take it. It was a beautifully taken catch without much effort. And the ease with which you take a catch defines how good a player or a fielder you are. That was nicely taken by the senior pro. So Harsh has done his job. He has got those 15 runs of 10 balls, strike rate of 150. Those little cameos are the ones which will take you to a good score. 134 for 7 now. 10 balls remaining. 10 balls remaining. Abhishek, he is doing his stuff. We are into that 4th over of Abhishek. That is a great line. It's a wide that will take the score to 135 for 7. 10 balls still to go. This is his 3rd wide. It's been a mixed over. He's bowled beautifully. He has gave away 3 wides so far. Oh, that is smashed into that, again, cow corner region just for 1 run. That is heavily trafficked area. And they've got 2 fielders as boundary riders over there. 136 for 7. So they're closing in on that 150 run mark, which should be a good psychological number for them to defend. 3 balls remaining in this 19th over. That's again beautifully picked up. Run making hasn't been that easy in the final overs. They are getting the right shot selections. Probably the power is missing. The pitch is a major reason behind it. It isn't the one which is coming on to the bat that well. You need to manufacture all that power and strength and pace. 137 for 7. He's putting everything behind it, the batter. That is smashed down the ground. The outfield, oh, they should have gone for that second. It is that time of the innings where you need to get runs from any source. As they say in Hindi, todo, fodo or jodo. That part of the game now. 138 for 7. Hits it down the ground, in the air. Shot of the fielder. There has to be a brace in it. They need to run hard. They take a brace, that will take the score to 140. A pretty longish over. 3 wides in that over. 140 for 7. They got 9 in this over again. It's a very good spell of bowling by Abhishek. The last over just spoiling his figures. 4 overs, 28 for 1. That's good enough bowling. Garware Clubhouse Cricket presents Super League Season 4. This tournament is proudly brought to you by Royal Goldfield Club Resort. We're thankful to our President, Shri Sharat Chandra Pawarji, Vice President Shri Cyrus Gorimar, Cricket Committee Chairman Rajkumar Zaveri, all the big names, not only in Garware Clubhouse, not only for Mumbai, but these are national figures whom we are talking about. Last 6 balls. Darsh has bowled really well. The last 6 balls, if you happen to get 8 runs from Darsh's over, they would be happy with. Look at those numbers, unbelievable numbers. 2 overs, 8 runs and 2 wickets. As miserly and as effective as you can get. A left arm medium fast bowler who has been at his best today. But even if they happen to get 7-8 in the last 6, they would be fine. 10, that is what the number the batsman Vishal and Nilesh would be having in their mind. They need 10 runs. Oh, they are going for everything now. They take the first one quickly. Oh, that is superb running. You put pressure on any fielder, even Jonty Rhodes is going to come under pressure in the last few overs. That is superb running. That is where your commitment for the team comes in. You give your all for your teammates. Gather those runs. You may never know. You might win or lose by 1 or 2 runs. Darsh, just 10 runs in those 2 overs which he has bowled. Oh, that was beautiful bowling. Just slow one, completely defeating Vishal. Vishal went for a Vishal shot. The ball just did not arrive. He had played the shot. The ball was still in the other, and he was on the Western Railway grounds. It was so slow. He could have gone home, taken a cup of tea, and come back. The ball still did not arrive. 142 for 7. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Beautiful Yorker. Good change of pace. The previous. Oh my God! How can he do that? Underpass. Sydney Harbour Bridge. Atal Setu, whatever you call it, just went through him. And that can happen to any fielder. Oh, wonderful ball. What a good shot that was of a good ball. The fielder, unfortunately for him, a bad bounce. Unfortunately. For him, bad bounce. Oh. Beautifully bowled Yorker. The ball just gathered some pace and it went through him. Self-goal. Oh, missed out on a full toss. A very good ball was converted into a boundary. He missed out on a full toss. That can happen. Nilesh has given his best to his team. 34 valuable runs, but his last 2 balls effort would decide whether the team goes 150 plus. They would expect 1 maximum at least, maybe a boundary in the last 2 balls. 1 boundary would be they would be happy. 2, they would be elated. Oh, he's got him. Darsh gets his 3rd. He's over the moon with his 3rd wicket. 3 wickets in a T20 game It's almost like getting a fifer in a test match. 147 for 8. Nilesh has done his job, got his 2 to a very strong position. It was some smart bowling. It was a Yorker first, then a slow ball, and then again an incoming delivery. Look at the young man. He's so happy. He has done his job though. The Rinku Singh of HT Kings comes in. Rinku Singh for the whole of the tournament just played 1 ball. And that was the winning shot. And that was what he expressed in his pre-tournament interview. He said, I'm dreaming of getting the winning runs for our team in the final match. And that was the only ball Rinku Singh faced. The Jai Shroff is the Rinku Singh for them, facing the last ball. Let's see whether he would hit a boundary like Rinku. 147, couple of runs, they would be happy. The target would be 150. A boundary will give them 151, a very auspicious number. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. What a shot into the cover. The ball is racing away. Oh, there's this Abhishek over there. What a throw right on the top of the stumps. We were expecting 8 runs. They've got 8. In fact, they got a couple of runs over there. 149. 150 is the target. So the target for the Blazing Bangers would be 150. Now let's come back after that break and let's see whether this target would be chased down.
Chance of a catch out and Vedas starting with the fresh over and gets Vedas starting with the fresh over and gets Vedas starting with the fresh over and gets Shahin Misri going for a big shot. That's a golf shot and it will be a gigantic 6. Stand and deliver. Again, that's a balloon in the air and we'll have to wait and see. Once again, it's high in the air, but this time chance of a catch out and Shahin Misri gone. Golden wicket. नेवर की शुरुआत और पहली और क्लीन बोल्ड कर दिया यहां पर नजर और क्लीन बोल्ड कर दिया यहां पर नजर अपील की जा रही है और यहां पर आउट 14 लेफ्टी टू लेफ्टी और विनीत ने इसको फ्लिक कर दिया है बैकवर्ड स्क्वायर गेंद जा रही है वहां पर और ये 4 रन इस बार रोकना मुश्किल है ध्रुवित के लिए और बॉल बाउंड्री लाइन पर जाती हुई और ये 4 रनों का फुल टॉस बॉल स्ट्रेट डाउन द ग्राउंड तगड़ा शॉट 4 रन Yes, that's
into the covers. Win that race away. Yes, it is speeding away towards the cover, but that is beautifully played off the bat. What a shot that is! He can play off the front foot. Oh my God! It was perilously close. He did everything right, but wasn't able to hold on to that one. It was. You can't bowl him there. That's a full toss, and he has taken full toll of it. In fact, he's out 4. Oh, that is smashed. Will that go all the way? Yes, it will. It's a 4 or a... Oh, that is lofted up and over into the covers. Surya Kumar Yadav in. He has hit it down the ground. Now he accepts it gleefully, wonderfully. That's beautifully bowled, beautiful Yorker. Good change of pace. The previous. Oh my God! How can he do that? Oh, he's got him. Darsh gets his third. He's. Oh, he's got him. Darsh gets his third. He's over the moon with his third.
मुखरवोऽस्य मृगेन्द्र सुगर्जना सबलमत्त गजेन्द्र विमर्दन विपिनराट् सदृशो बलवानयम् समनुजो हि नृसिंहवरस्तथा
So Royal Goldfield Club Resort presents Garware Clubhouse Super League Season 4. This is a fantastic encounter in prospect now. 20 overs, 150 runs the target. Both the teams have equal opportunity to win this one. The team fielding would be relatively more happier because they've got runs on the board, and it is a total which is almost like a 170 total. 150 is almost like a 170 on this ground because of that of that wicket which is slightly slow. So power play, that is what the signal is of the ump. So Tiki and Ali, the two opening batters. Oh, that's a full toss. High full tosses are not that easy to hit. You may feel opposite miss, but you don't expect them to come at the first ball of the over. Shainil, generally a very safe bowler, wasn't able to get control on that first ball. That is beautiful. Azam, Virat Kohli, Ken Williamson, everybody came back after a long layoff. All of them were out on zero. So you may be the best batter in the world. Nobody is close to Joe Root in Test match cricket. Nobody is close to Virat Kohli in one day. Ken Williamson is as good as anyone. Babar Azam is also one of the veterans. But you always have to get that first run. Straight to the fielder. And what a shot that is. Yes, broken through that covers and has got his first boundary. And that wasn't just hit, that was hammered into that offside. So Joe Root, Kane Williamson, Virat Kohli, Babar Azam all got on zero after coming back to cricket after 3-4 months. So it's always important to be in touch, and this batsman seems to be in great touch, getting that first boundary for himself and his team. So Shainil coming back really strongly after that boundary being hit. Seems to be a very strong headed bowler and has some good pace, is deceptive. Comes in with a short run up but can generate a good bit of pace. Problem is the wicket isn't that quick as you feel. Oh, that is it down the ground. They have a protection, they have a boundary rider. So don't expect to have a long on being placed. A long on and a mid wicket, deep mid wicket are the two fielders as the boundary riders, both on the onside. That is beautifully bowled, equally well played. That was angling in. The score at the end of over number 1 is 8 without loss. Royal Goldfield Club Resort presents Garware Super League Season 4. We are thankful to our President Shri Sharachandraji Pawar, Vice President Shri Cyrus Gorimar, our Cricket Committee Chairman Rajkumar Zaveri sir. So we have this 6 teams who are participating in this tournament. All season Panthers, the owner Shri Kiran Shetty, Blazing Bangers, owner Huzaifa Saifi, CMR Royals, the owner Ankit Sangvi, HT Kings, Vivek Zaveri, Marco Polo Lions, Nitin Dalal, Ritesh Sukhija, SM Strikers, Ketan Shah. So ST Kings have put up 149 on the board, 150 is the target against Blazing Bangers, Huzaifa Saifi and team. They have a target of 150, so they need 7.5 runs per over. They have got 8 in the first. So they have got the runs which they wanted in the first over. 7.5 the required run rate. We expect to get 45 to 50 without losing a wicket. That's going to be a smashing start. If you get around 40 to 45 losing a wicket, that's a start which is acceptable. Anything below 40 or maybe below 35 is a below par start. But you don't lose wickets in the power play, you will be well placed to chase that total down. Ali on strike. Now that wasn't a great shot, but a good ball outside the off stump, almost a yorker. There wasn't that kind of a footwork, wasn't on the front foot, wasn't on the back foot, just got stuck in the crease. But Ali is one of those premier players for the team who gets bulk of the scoring in the power play. So you need to choose your shots well. No, played with, oh, just minimal effort and maximum result. Just a push, a mere push, just like you hit the button on a remote control. It was just a mere push, an extension of the front foot, very low back lift, almost like the batsman of the 70s and 80s with minimum back foot, the back lift, almost parallel to the ground, the back lift, touching the or kissing the ground, and just a mere push to take the score to 12. Again played beautifully. There is protection. The two fielders, both on the offside for Jai Shroff. In the previous over, we had both the fielders. One has long gone, the other one has tipped mid wicket. Here we have two fielders. One is a third man, and the other one is a sweeper on the offside. Just hit one ball straight down the ground, another one a square cut for a single. So they explored two areas where they had protection and no protection. That is hit so hard, a slight misfield, but the problem is the first one run wasn't taken that quickly. The score moves on to 14 now. "14 runs on the scorecard. The bangers would be happy with the start which they have got. They're moving along. Both the batsmen have got a boundary each. Oh, that is such smart play. So look at the number of balls faced by Ali. Look at the number of balls faced by Dickey. Ali has faced 6, scored 8. Dickey has faced 5, scored 7. Almost similar numbers, similar strike rate, similar number of boundaries, similar number of singles. That is how close these two guys are. That is how you play in partnerships. Both the partners in crime are doing it admirably well. Without much effort, they have taken the score to 15. This is what they want for every over. 7.5 runs every over. So that will keep them to 7.5 runs. Oh my God, that's a wide outside the off stump. Right call to very experienced umpire. Fayaz from Mumra. 16 without loss. Oh, that is smacked down the ground. Shot of Harsh. What a throw. Bullseye. The score at the end of 2 overs is exactly 8 runs per over. 16, in fact, 8.5 runs per over. 17 without loss at the end of 2 overs. Shanil gave away 8 in his first over, but barring that first ball, he bowled all the balls right on spot. Comes to bowl his second over. Off the back foot. Rotation of strike has been brilliant for these two. Look at the numbers. Dickey, 9 runs of 7 balls. Ali, 8 runs of 6 balls. Same number of balls, same number of singles, same number of boundaries, 1 each. Takes a single, gets to the other end. In fact, a lot of football, English Premier League, in fact, it is Garware Premier League. He gets a couple of runs. The right foot did not work well. Chenil is not happy. What to do? Can't complain. His own teammate. He needs support. There was a misfield in the first over. A boundary was conceded. Then again a second. Shenil is fuming from inside. Oh, that is beautiful bowling. Superb incoming delivery. Good work, Shenil. He has to do the job on his own. Can't trust his fielders. And you pushed the non-strike. He's just apologizing. Dicky is all right. 20 without loss. 2.5 overs. That's nicely bowled. This man is just touching the ball. People hit the ball. Oh, that is almost 4 more given away. Good backup. The score moves on to 21 now. 21 without loss. Good over so far. He has controlled things in this over. The last ball. In fact, 2 balls remaining. Very well bowled. That is a line and length and pace and height which he wants. Probably a little more bounce would have been more productive. He banked it hard. Absolutely no bounce. Just above the stumps. He's defeating the batsman with his small in-cutters which is bowling. Those little in-cutters are the ones which are creating trouble for the batters. That is beautifully bowled. This one was pitched up. The line was slightly different. The pace was slightly up. A brilliant over so far. In fact, a great over comes to an end. 5 runs in this over. 21 without loss at the end of 3 overs. 7 runs per over. In fact, 22 without loss at the end of 3 overs. 7.33 runs per over. They need 128 from the remainder 17 overs. So Jay comes into bowl. He bowled a reasonably good over at the first over, which he bowled. A round arm kind of action, where he puts in a lot of effort. Round arm bowlers, if they happen to get the line, they are dangerous. Jai Shroff bowling his second over. Oh, he puts in a lot of effort in that one. Cricket can get the best out of you. He may not be in his early 20s. He may not be the strongest of them all, but he's trying his best for his team. To put that kind of shoulder, that kind of effort, it takes some strength. That was a very well bowled first delivery. Oh, that's great work by the wicketkeeper. Good movement outside the off stump. Superbly done by the wicketkeeper. Saved 4 runs for his team. The bowling was fine though. The line was a problem, but the pace was fine, length was fine, the movement absolutely great. But the line was the one which was an issue there. Oh, that's a very good.
Hello.
So 28 without loss at the end of 4 overs. So 8 in the first, 9 in the second, 7 in the third, and 7 in the fourth over. So it's been a progressive start where they started off really well. Last 2 overs, the Kings have got them back. So both the teams would be sufficiently happy with this one. Shanil has bowled well, and so has Jai Shroff. But this is where things will change now. Batting team will not be disappointed. They've got a great start. Take nothing out of them. Shailene will come in to bowl the third over. Very rarely does this happen where a bowler bowls 3 overs in a trot. Single down the ground. Shanil has bowled well for his team. It's not easy. We are into winter, but still that time of the day where it's going to be slightly more humid, it's going to be slightly sunnier, and that's going to take a lot of energy out of you. Shanil has bowled well in his 2.1 overs. Oh, that's a shot and a half. That was beautifully bowled, but what a good pickup shot that is. Great improvisation, wasn't on the leg stump. See, look at the ball was outside off stump, used his incoming delivery, used the angle, and just lifted it up and over for a fabulously constructed boundary. It's a good improvisation, and that's a pickup shot of highest quality against a bowler who is bowling really well. That wasn't a bad ball. That wasn't on the leg stump. That was picked up beautifully out from outside the off. Well, that is a chance. Beautiful bowling. That is the first wicket which they wanted. Smart bowling. And Dickey was looking so dangerous, explosive, and was going to go for a lot of runs. He has been removed by some smart bowling by Shanil. He bowled this one up, ball away from him, and nicely taken catch. You may say it's an easy catch. I would say Jai judged it well. Jai said, Jai ho, his bowling partner doing the job for his bowling partner. Amit is the new man in. One down, probably the most important number for any game. T20, one day, 50-50 or maybe test match. One down is the most important position. Ricky Ponting was the best ever one down. Mark Waugh was another Australian. Virat Kohli for India. And Amit for his team. He starts off with a flashing cover drive. What a start. People look at the ball, have a close umpire. The captain said, watch the first ball. He said, watch it to the boundary. What a shot. A courageous first shot to face against a bowler who's bowled well. Shanil has bowled such a good over. But what a good shot that was. Amit would be elated with that first ball. Well, that is nicely played. Not every ball is going to go for a boundary. That is very well played. He goes on. The score moves on to 38 with that solitary run. So the last ball of Shanil's third over probably would be the last ball of his spell so far. That is nicely bowled. So Shainil's figures read 3 overs, 24 runs for 1 right now. Score is 39 for 1 at the end of 5. An over in which they got 11 runs. Almost 8 runs per over. They need 7.4 in the next 15 to win this one. So Aryan, their all-rounder, left-hand batter, left-hand bowler, who played brilliantly in that middle overs where they had lost a lot of wickets. He comes in the last over of the power play, the 6th over. Aryan versus Ali, all ace over there. Ali, Amit, Aryan. The first look at a spinner now. They had the medium pacers bowling. Garware Super League Season 4, and this is the Kings who are playing over versus the Bangers. Uzaifa Saifi, the owner of Bangers, Vivek Zaveri of the HT Kings. Oh, that was way too outside the off. Not a great ball. Should have gone more than a single. Wasn't a great ball at all. Short, it was wide, it was asking for some punishment. Amit got the boundary of the first ball, was against Shailin. He would be facing a spinner now, Aryan. Nobody on the leg side, 2 fielders as boundary riders on the offside. So that is the idea, bowling it outside the off stump. He was trying to manufacture a shot, moving and shuffling on the offside, trying to pull it from there. He bowled it still wide of that off stump. Ali, 14 of 12, has lost his opening partner, Ali. That's nicely played. What a shot on the knees and into the fence. What a shot that is. To hit it in front of square against a spinner, the ball moving away. That is nicely done. On the knees, and he gets the boundary. So that is what we were talking in the beginning of the innings. 45, 50 runs in the first 6 overs. It would be a great start if they don't lose a wicket. Even 50 for 1 at the end of 6, they would be elated with. They would be on course. And they are on course right now, the Bangers. HT Kings have to do something to stop them. That's nicely turned down the ground for another boundary. You don't have to hit the ball very hard. You don't have to use all your power game. You just need to time them. 2 boundaries in 2 different directions. The first one was a manufactured, doctored shot. This one was just a mere push, a proper cricketing shot. Aryan, who played really well, is not. A 50 up for the team in 5.5 overs. That is what would have been in their mind to get 50 in the first 6. 5.5 overs, 50 runs for the loss of Ali. In fact, for the loss of Dickey. Amit has come in, and Amit has taken the scoring ahead. Strike rate of 200, score of 6. He hits it into that region. 51 for 1 at the end of 6 overs. The Bangers would be elated with the start which they have got. HT Kings would say, we could have got another wicket. They need exactly 99 in the remaining 14 at the run rate of 7.07 runs per over. So change of personnel now. Shanil bowled 3. Jai Shroff bowled a couple of overs. In fact, Jai Shroff is going to bowl his third over. Changing ends. So he has changed his ends now. One over was bowled by Aryan in between. He comes back to bowl his third over after that gap in which Aryan came into bowl. Jai 2 overs, 15 runs. Hasn't got a wicket but has bowled well. I beg your pardon, it was Jai Shah who was bowling initially. Now it is Jai Shroff. Yes, hacked it from outside the off stump for a single. Jai Shroff bowling his first over. It was not Jai Shroff who was bowling the first 2 overs. It was another Jai. As the tournament goes ahead, we would be familiar with all the names. One man is making a name for himself. What a shot down the ground. Perpendicular bisector. Just breaking down the ground into 2 parts, taking the score to 57 now. 57 for 1. And it's been quite a start for Amit, who's doing it so very easily. Oh, that was a complete mesh up by the batsman. He actually got into his own tangle, wanted to play off the back foot, then off front foot. Then he was caught in no man's land, almost played 2-3 shots before pushing it. See, look at that one. He wanted to hit it into covers, then thought of going for a late cut. Then he just thought of pushing it. So many shots being attempted in that small little period of time. 58, the score moves on to. That is played straight down the ground for another single. 59. Oh, that is a shot and a half. Smart play. That's a classic shot. He has done it so well. Manufactured, doctored, engineered, whatever you call. These are the shots which you play in T20. Look at that shot. Wasn't a bad ball, but look at how he played. Oh, that was some improvisation. Swung it so beautifully for a boundary. What good start. This is by Amit. He has taken the scoring into the top gear now. 63 for 1 at the end of 7. From 7 to 8 to 7.5 and again to 9 runs per over. That's a good comeback by team HT. So Aryan, who conceded a dozen in his first over, he's a bowler who can come back with his figures. Let's see what's going to do in the second over. Spinners, they can be expensive, they can get you wickets, but this time Aryan is facing the brunt. Not a great ball, again a full toss. Such a beautiful action, almost like the spinners of those 90s, where they had the courage to flight the ball. That kind of a bowler, in that Ravi Shastri kind of mode, where they flighted the ball, bowled it so slow. That kind of a bowler he seems to be. Again a full toss. He's trying to flight the ball, but in the process is giving up a few full tosses. This is such a slowish kind of wicket. You don't have to put that extra effort to push the ball in. Fast and furious does not work all the time. Sometimes slow and smart can do the job. That is smart work. See, slow on pace, good length. The wicket has something in offer for you. That grip and turn. So after not so good first 7-8 deliveries, he has got the ball in the right place for the first time. Oh, that is smartly bowled, but this is great batting. Oh my God, can't do that. Can't do that, especially when your team is lagging behind. Such a good fielder making that basic error. 67 for 1. Aryan, 4 runs in first 4 balls. Probably should have considered just 3. The last 2 balls. Oh, that's how. That is the right length, right line, right trajectory, right pace. Everything good about it. That is what he should be doing. You are not successful because you are a good player or a good bowler or a good batter. You need to do it consistently if you want to be successful. Consistency is the key. Consistent good work. That wasn't a great ball. In fact, was sliding down the leg side. The batsman wanted to hit a sweep shot. The ball has gone to short third man for a single. The score at the end of over number 8 is 68. A good over, a good comeback of sorts by Aryan, where he considered 12 in the first, 5 in the second. If the Kings bowl well, manage to get a few wickets, this match would come back in balance. Right now, whatever the Bangers are doing, they're doing absolutely fine. Amit stays there for 3, 4, 5 overs more, maybe 6 overs more. They would be home quite comfortable. So he's the one who has got this innings to an overboard. Ali has been the major scorer, scoring 29 runs of 68, like it's almost scoring 40% of the team's runs. And at a very good strike rate, 68 for 1. Jai Shroff comes into bowl. 11 runs in his last over. That was an expensive one. That's beautiful bowling. Keep it simple. That was a straight ball missed. It was a dusra, it wasn't a tisra, it wasn't a great leg spinner, it wasn't an armour, it was just a straight ball which the batter missed. Keep it straight and simple. Clean bowled. Umpire had no work to do there. That is the wicket which they wanted. This puts this match again in balance. Look at the number of balls remaining and number of runs required. It is almost come down to 71 balls, 82 runs. The difference between bats, number of runs and balls remaining is of 11, which can be a considerable difference if the balls keep on becoming lesser and the run are still the same. So they would like it to take it to somewhere around 20 runs, the fielding team, the difference between the number of runs to be scored and balls remaining, and that would be a great match to watch. See, a simple ball missed. Jai Shroff says, yes, I have done it for the team. He was slightly late on the ball. Ali, after playing such a wonderful knock, gets out. So Ali got out on 29 and number 29 batsman, Medhansh comes in. Medhansh bowled really well. Medhansh's figures were brilliant. Left arm spinner who took 3 wickets on his own, bowled really well. 17 runs or what he considered in his first 3-4 overs, whatever the spell he had. Bowled in those death overs, bowled initially. So he bowled really well. He is their one of the most valuable players of sorts, because if you can bat in the first four and deliver 4 overs of 17 runs, you're bound to be someone with higher quality in the team. Vedansh, the left-handed all-rounder, comes in. Again, Jai Shroff, who has tasted blood now. 1.1 overs, 11 for 1, all ones in his bowling numbers. He almost got a second one. That is well played by Medansh, the ball keeping low. Innocuous kind of bowler, you may feel he is not that dangerous, but he can get a lot of wickets. Jai Shroff. 68 for 2. HT Kings. Kings means Royal Performance. Royal Goldfield Club Resort are official sponsors. Oh, that is beautifully played. Some glimpses of Ishan Kishan in that shot. That is how he plays the spinner, rocking onto the back foot and tearing apart the covers. Medansh looks solid. Now that is how you play spinners on this wicket. You use your feet well. Using your feet does not mean dancing down around, but going on the back foot. No, he should have put a better effort there. The bowler, he has bowled so well in this over. Can't be letting that one go as a bowler. 70 for 2, 2 balls remaining in Jai Shroff's brilliant over so far. He hasn't done anything special. Put the ball in the right areas and he has got rewards for it. Chance! Difficult one. That would have been... Oh, that has hurt him. That has hurt him. The ball popping out of his hands, hitting him flush on his left shoulder. Look at that replay. That was very well bowled. Ricocheting off his hands, straight onto the shoulders. That hurts. That hurts. That was hit hard. Off the middle of the bat. Ricocheting off his hands. Good effort, Jai. Good that he's back and bowling well. So that's a big blow. He wasn't able to catch, but he has got a very good batsman out. That's a big blow. And that will bring the Kings right back onto this one. Medansh, that's a very big wicket. Look at the replay. You'll find exactly what happened. It was a straight ball. Missed the line completely. Missed the straighter one. Look at Jai Shroff. Dropped a difficult catch, but has taken a very big wicket. Such a good player missing out. The ball, just have a look at it. Holding on to the line. Oh, it did not turn. But that's a big blow. So generally in a T20 game, you analyze things after the 10 overs. Right now, the match which was towards Blazing Bangers has come back in balance now. So after this over, we'll have a hydration break. And after that, both the teams would assess where their position is. If you want to look at the numbers, it is almost 45% of the overs done and almost 45% of the runs scored. We are almost halfway through in terms of runs and in terms of the balls remaining. Like, what an over by Jai Shroff. Got a couple of wickets and 2 top wickets. One who was set, another one who could have been really dangerous. Dhruvit is the new man in. But all the focus would be on Amit now. Amit with a strike rate of 180 without any difficulty is just toying with the bowling over there. And he has not seemed to be in any sort of trouble so far. Oh, that was a slightly ambitious shot. Wanted to go across, play that slog sweep. 71. The umpire says leg by. The ball hit his tummy. 71 for 3. Number 99. He has a number. Jai Shroff's number is a unique number. He had 19 on his back. 19. Rahul Dravid's number. Lot of patience with that number. Same was with Jai Shroff. He dropped a chance. Then he came back and took that wonderful wicket. He was taken for 11 in the first, but came back strongly. Aryan, 12 runs in his first over, 5 in his second. And he started off well in this over. Dhruvit, the new man in. He wanted to cram the batsman. Any kind of game, not giving room to the batsman is the key. But at times, in that process, if you bowl down the leg side, you will be taken for runs. It's a very thin margin. Couple of balls, just 1 run. Oh, front foot defense. Dhruvit, this is smart by Dhruvit. They got the runs which they need at the end of 9.3 or 10 overs. They have lost 1 extra wicket that he would feel. So consolidation would be the word in the next 2-3 overs. And this is a match for them to win easily. 3 balls remaining. Oh, that is smart bowling. It pushed that one through. Aryan has been untouchable in this over. He hasn't conceded any runs. In fact, that was 1 leg by, so nothing against his name. 12 in the first, 5 in the second. No runs in this over so far. That is how you make a comeback. Consistent, good line and length bowling. He has got his line, he has got his length, but the batter has to get a couple of runs. Good running, that was superb running. 73 for 3. Look at those numbers, absolutely sensational numbers. 9.5, 73, they need 77. 59 balls done, almost 48% of the runs done. So the last ball, if they happen to get a couple, they would be exactly halfway with the runs, halfway with the balls. Instead, the required run rate is 7.7. Current run rate is 7.3. 77 in the last 60. It is going to be an encounter which can swing both ways. Right now, batting team would be very happy with the start which they have got. I would say 60-40 at the hydration break. last 10.
Hello, hello.
Down the leg side, Jay Shah bowled a sensational last over, took a couple of wickets and has got his team to a prime position from where they can compete. 76 in the last 60. If they happen to bowl 2 good overs, blazing bangers will find it difficult. But that's into the covers. That is how you make room for yourself in cricket, and also in Mumbai you need to make your own space, and he made a lot of room for himself, moved away, shuffled across and played it beautifully into that extra cover region. So Huzaifa Sefi is going to be the impact player, and Ayush is the one who is being impacted. So Huzaifa would be the one who would be getting the team closer to that target, the owner of the team. Oh, that wasn't a great shot. That is his first shot which he is not in control of. He has took chances. Amit has been very clear with his mindset. He is not going to play traditional cricket. He is not going to go for those pushes and play those normal shots. He is going to play some attacking cricket. He is going to play natural cricket. And that is what he has tried. Good comeback. And this is a great tussle to watch a bowler who has taken a couple of wickets. He is not the one who can bowl super special deliveries, but he's very smart against a batter who is looking for runs every ball. So Amit, his first impression is to go for a boundary. Oh, that's a good tussle. He can play with soft ball hands as well. Amit, that is his first shot where he has used some elegance. Otherwise, he has tried to hammer every ball. That shot into the covers was brilliant one. But other than that, he has used his long handle. Look at Jay Shah's effort. First over he was expensive, second over he was brilliant. Third over, in spite of conceding a boundary, his figures read real good. 71 from 9.2 now. Oh, that's his first bad ball after a long time. He has bowled so well. 80 for 3. Equation says 71 from 56. Difference between the number of balls and runs is of 15. We have Coach Bista Sir here. He's been with the Garware, is one of the legendary coaches over here. He's created so many good players. He's been a catalyst in many careers. Dinesh Lad, Bista Sir, these are the kind of the names who are the heroes behind the scene. And he has been associated with the Garwares for eternity now. And is having a closer look at his every performer. 81 for 3, the last ball of Jay's over. That was nicely played. This is smart play from Amit. He was beaten a couple of times in this over. After that, he has taken a safer route. 82 for 3 at the end of 11 overs. 9 overs, 68 runs needed, 7.56 runs per over. So if you look at the numbers are almost similar in terms of runs, but they had lost 5, these guys have lost 3. So that is the advantage with the Blazing Rangers have, Bangers have right now. He has gone for it. Oh my God, that's a monstrous hit. He wants to go home early. He wants to finish this early and wants to spend some time with his family. Amit, first shot of aggression down the ground, and he hits it, gets it comfortably up and over, almost 10-meter over that 6 boundary. That was done so easily. He wants to go home early, wants to spend time with his dear ones. He is in a hurry. He is hit it into that mid-wicket cow corner region just for 1 run, but he has made his intentions clear. Amit does not want to waste time on this sizzling Saturday. He wants to make it more sensational. They will have to pick up a couple of wickets, the HT Kings, and then they can make a match of it. Right now, the blazing bangers are just running away with it. Aryan bowled an expensive first over. Over number 2 and 3 was brilliant, and he has been taken for 7 runs in his first 2 off his last over of his spell. Dhruvit, the new man in. Some reprieve for Aryan as Dhruvit was on strike. Again, the nemesis for them, Amit is on strike. Amit has come in and has tried to be aggressive on almost every ball, except for 1 or 2 last few balls where he placed and he played it sensibly. Other than that, he has been really aggressive. He's played it off square of the wicket. The ball is racing towards that sweeper cover boundary. Oh, that is smart running. Slight misfield will make that second easier. If you look at Amit, you won't say he has the highest technique or the greatest technique or very sound technique, but when you look at a T20 game, you need to have players where hand-eye coordination is important. Amit is one of those players. And that is what he wants to manufacture. Going down leg, that is what Umpire Fayyaz says. Very quick to negate that. The problem on this wicket is it is the wicket which keeps low. So if you're caught in front, you're going to be a prime candidate. But he's flirting with danger, Amit, and he has fructified with his batting. Oh, that is picked up easily. Has done it easily, just a flick of the wrist. He did not hit it too hard. See, a full toss, a gift, just flicked it. Amit wants to go home early. Another sixer in this over. Aryan, not a great last ball. 98 for 3 at the end of 12. They are 6 runs ahead and 2 wickets short. So then he just need 15 in the last 8. Blazing bangers will do it easily if they don't lose wickets. Huzaifa Saifi is the impact player, and the impact Amit is making on this game, I don't think anybody else would be needed. That is what I said. He stays there for 3, 4, 5 overs. We are going to see the bangers in a real great position. That is what he has done. He has survived those 4, 5 overs, and he has got the bulk of the scoring. Getting 40, almost 40 runs out of 100 is like getting 40% of the runs mathematically, which is indeed a very good share of proportion if you're talking about from the team score. So his aggression has made them think over again. Experience comes in again. That will be the throw of the dice to get this man out. That is the reason he is bowling the 4th over now, Jai Shroff. Only agenda is to pick up a couple of wickets in the next 2 overs. Oh, that's a full toss. That's a gift. That is the reason I say full toss, maybe over extra cover or on the middle and leg. Cross-batted shots are the best shots to be played against. But full tosses, the leg spinners have got so many wickets of full tosses. You never know. It's not a ball which can always be a boundary hitting ball. It can give you wickets. Oh, that was a straight ball missed. Jai Shroff said how he did not hit the stumps. Look at that one. A straight ball. In fact, was that an edge? From the reaction, it seems to be there was an edge. Disappointed, dejected Jai. He has bowled the best so far after conceding 11 in the first over. That's Short ball, and that is punished, pulverized into that square leg region. He has got his third boundary, 2 sixes and a boundary in space of last 8 balls which he has faced. Amit, he is in a mood to finish off the innings. It's always good to see people chasing those scores down, getting close to that score. That is always appreciated in a T20 game. You don't want to see a one-sided affair where team gets all out for 98 and a struggle to complete 20 overs. That's never a good sight. You compete, you fight, get close to the target, you win or lose, that's immaterial. That is in his favorite zone, that extra cover, hot zone for him. Oh, that's a brilliant effort. But the ball has gone over. Great effort, giving it its all. That's a brave effort. They are not in their 20s, so in fact the ball, he overran it. Jay can't believe his luck today. Bit of extra luck in there, he would have got a couple of wickets more. Instead, he's gone for a couple of boundaries. That's how cruel the game is. Almost out was Amit, couple of balls back, and he stays there and hits him for a couple of boundaries. That hurts. That hurts. He has moved on to 47. Can you believe? Strike rate of 220. This man has been unstoppable from ball 1. Almost a strike rate of 200, not 220. 200, the strike rate for Amit. And he continues to march on. Oh, that's blazing away. Good stop. That's a great piece of fielding over there. He moves on to 48. 108 for 3. Last ball of his spell. Oh, that's a good spell of bowling for those 2 boundaries which were conceded. He's bowled really well, Jai. Got those 2 wickets. But that is his last effort of bowling for the day. Equation is very simple. 42 balls, 42 runs. In fact, it is. Yes, 42 balls, 42 runs needed. So Royal Enfield Club Resorts presents Garware Super League Season 4. All the team members, all the team owners, all season Panthers, Mr. Kiran Shetty, Blazing Bangers, Mr. Huzaifa Saifi, CMR Royals, Ankit Sangvi, ST Kings, Vivek Zaveri, Marco Polo Lions, Nitin Dalal, Ritesh Sukija, SM Strikers, Ketan Shah. All the 6 teams, top 6 owners, Huzaifa is playing today, and Huzaifa would be not only blazing, he would be smiling both ends with his team's performance. He would have probably loved to go and have a crack over there. But Amit seems to be the one who wants to take the scoring on his own. He does not want to give his wicket away. He wants to do it on his own. That is a commanding batting performance. If you wanted to see a batting performance which almost dominates the opposition, that is a kind of innings which Amit is playing. And it's not something which is taking with some chanceless batting. He's taking his chances. His number is 99, but it is 100% risk cricket. And he is risking it, but that risk is working out for him. .42 needed in the next 42. It's a run-a-ball game. You never know. They need a magic. They need somebody to take a couple of wickets and bowl a maiden over or not give an over of more than 2 runs. Oh, he wants to finish off early. Great work by the fielder over there. The score moves on to 109. Amit is on 49. In fact, that's not a run. That's not a run. That is a wild heave from him. First time was in no control. His head was in the air, wanted to hit it over the property. The ball moved away. Good comeback by Jay. 2 dot balls. This is good contest to watch. Jay, a competitor, he has bowled, given his heart out for his team. Bowls it with all his energy. Puts in all the effort to bowl that effort ball against Amit, who is trying to hit the ball out of the park. He wants to hit every ball out of the park. It is making difficult for the fielders. The ball's coming at a rapid pace towards them. He moves on to 49. The score moves on to 109. It's been a great over so far. 41 needed in the next 39. Difference between the number of balls and runs is of just 2 now. It's a cakewalk for them, but you never know in cricket. India versus Pakistan. They needed 13-30, still they lost. So anything can happen in cricket. Oh, that's it down the ground. Another single in the same direction. Superb over so far. Just 2 in his first 4. 110 for 3. They need a little more than that. They need a couple of wickets. They need a couple of overs of not more than 2-3 runs. So he has managed to bowl well. Jay in his third over has given his heart out for his team. Oh, what a shot that is. That is an inning of highest quality. Completely risky innings. I won't say a risk-free inning. It is an innings full of risks. All the shots, he put himself in danger. And he has got his team to a strong position. Gets his 15 style. He was playing with fire. He is still playing with fire. Going across the line. Manufacturing shots. Doctoring those boundaries. And heading towards a probable victory now. Again, he hits it violently. Wasn't in control. And they steal a second. Good effort by the fielder. The score 116 for 3 at the end of 14. 34 needed in the next 36. It is becoming very, very easy for them. Almost a cakewalk for the bangers. ST Kings need some magic. They need a Bumrah and a Rashid Khan and a Megra together in the next 3 overs. They are in cruise control now with this partnership. Just 34 in the next 6. This is almost to a certainty now. They are going to, Blazing Bangers are in the driver's seat. And they are having all the right chords. One man who has been the one who is orchestrating this win is the man at the non-strikers and Amit Dasani. Oh, that's nicely bowled. What is Shaheen doing so late in the innings? Beautiful pace, great flight, and good turn. All the attributes you need from a spinner. Shaheen has him. So Shaheen bowls a good over here. Tries and bowls an over of not more than 2-3 runs per over. And somebody backs that over with a couple of good overs. They will have that small chance of coming back into this one. So long as Amit is there, you can be assured of an 18 or 19 over finish. He wants to go home early. That is his best shot of the day. Oh, they have to go back and fetch that one. He is doing it. That is his best shot without a doubt. Fantastic footwork. That is a shot of the highest quality. That is 6 on most grounds. Oh, the boys over there in some sort of trouble in the other ground. It has crossed fields and it has gone to the other soccer ground. They got the ball back, but this man is still there to trouble them. 1, 2, 3 for 3. They just need 27 in the next 5.4. He's going to go again. And he plays it with soft hands, takes a single, gives it to Dhruvit now. 26 needed. One to four for three. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Quite a sharp turn. That is, oh, they are dejected. The only man who's, in fact, they have got him. They've got him. He's out by a big margin. Amit, that was the only probable way of him getting out. 1 to 4 for 3. He was playing so well. So I take my words back. In fact, it was referred to the third umpire who, after strong deliberation, strong looking at all the angles, and he has given the right call. Look at it on the screen. He was out by almost a feet. But good work by the team over here, getting those pictures for you. We'll have a look at it again, one more time. It is out, it is out. Yes, have a look at it again one more time. Just from all the angles. Good work. See, look at it. So you'll just slow it down there a little more, maybe a little backwards. Yeah. Well, that is almost a feet out. Good work by the broadcasting team getting those pictures for you. It looked out almost a feet from live pictures, and it was my mistake. I gave him out instantly, but that wasn't referred, and the third umpire got all the angles, and a fantastic innings comes to an end via a run out. 1 to 4 for 3. In fact, 1 to 4 for 4 now. An innings which has taken his team to the doorsteps of victory. So 124 for 4. 5.3 overs, 26 runs. They are almost there, but they need to score those remaining 26 runs. Shaheen would feel couple of more wickets needed. Oh, that's beautifully played down. What a first ball to face and hit. Oh, that is better than almost everything which has been on display in the first 15 overs. Oh, look at him. What a first shot to hit facing the first ball. Now that was slightly low. So the owner of the team, the impact player, comes in. Huzaifa Sefi. He has impacted Ayush. What a first shot he played. As good as any shot played in the first 15 overs. Oh, that's beautifully played off the back foot. The ball's racing away. And again, the impact player comes in, Josefa. What a good first ball it was which he faced. Josefa is on 4 strike rate of 200. He is the impact player, has come in on the wicket and has got a boundary of his first ball. Oh, that is smashed straight to the fielder. Again, he's looking for some very, very industrious shots. He's come with a clear mindset. He wants to play. His name is HT Kings. He wants to play it in royal way. Outside the off stump, umpire Fayaz has no problem in declaring it as a wide. 21 needed now, just 21 more. He has bowled a leg spinner. That was a shot of a different kind. Oh my God! He would be very happy, Pareen, unhappy Pareen with that effort. In fact, it should have been taken, wasn't taken. Oh, that was an easy chance missed. Or maybe sun in his eyes. Sun in his eyes. The bowler's not happy. Batsman would be elated. Leg spinners will always give you short balls. They can only give you wickets also. Leg spinners, they have that special ability of taking wickets, but they can give you boundary balls as well. 8 square of the wicket. Dhruvit moves on to 9. Huzefa on strike. Every time Huzefa comes on strike, there is excitement. Either he will go for a boundary or he'll create a chance for the opposite team to pick him. He's playing that ambitious stuff. Oh, he slapped it into the covers. Not great running. That would have been a couple. He's the owner, he's the impact player. So he wants to keep strike. Josefa has come with a lot of positivity. That's his best ball, the last ball of the over. Harsh has come back well. They need 14 in the last 4. Amit Dasani's great effort has got them to that place where they can finish it off in the next 6 or 12 balls. Maybe a 17 or an 18 over finish. Josefa, he's on strike. He has hit a boundary. He has been dropped once. Wasn't on the middle of the bat, the toe end of the bat. Still, it will run away for a boundary. They need 10 more. Josefa is having a sizzling Saturday. His team has done well, courtesy Amit's fantastic knock of 62 of just 32, where he took his team to an overdrive. And this total, which seemed to be a good one, has been treated like an easy target by some positive mindset. 10 needed in a 3.5. Josefa wants to go home early. Off the back foot, good ball. Into the covers. He is the captain. He wants strike. He will get strike. Easy too. With Josefa out there, expect an early finish. Now that is good. Taking his breath back, moving away, stopping for a while. He wanted to hit into that backward point region, has hit it down the ground instead. 7 needed now. This is good by Dhruvid, taking his time, taking his breath back. Oh, that turned so much, but that helped the shot making. And another single. He was cramped for space, but with that flow of the bat, that extra turn helped in that shot making. One shot away now. They are just one shot away. A sixer needed to finish. Will Josefa finish in style? He can hit boundaries, but can Josefa hit that big sixer? He goes into mid-wicket. The ball is running away. 5 needed now. 5 needed. The last ball of the 17th over, 145 for 4. Dhruvid, he has been quiet all throughout. Will he finish it in royal style? The ST Kings missed out. 5 needed in the next 18. It's going to be an 18 over finish, which is going to be a real comprehensive victory for ST Kings against a team which had scored quite reasonable score of 149, which could have been slightly more competitive. But that was Amit Dasani's comprehensive knock, which has taken them to an almost certain probable victory. They just need 5 now. 5 chahiye, sir. 5 runs to win, 3 runs per over needed. Josefa. Josefa hit the first ball for a boundary. Will hit the last boundary. Kayan comes into bowl. The 18th over, probably the last. But that is smacked. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it is. That is game, set, match for Josefa and his team. The impact player has come in and had a blast to finish off a cameo. He pulls it quite agriculturally, but that's fine. 151 for 4, exactly the number of runs needed. In fact, they got 1 extra. Blazing Bangers win this one by 6 wickets and 2.5 overs to spare. So Amit Dasani's brilliant innings, along with Josefa's late blitzkrieg, has won them that important 2 points, along with a strong net run rate. Yes, Josefa finished He started off with the boundary and he has finished off with the boundary. The ST Kings were good, they were fantastic, but the Blazing Bangers were the ones who turned the game completely lopsided. Blazing Bangers win this one by 6 wickets and 2.5 balls to spare. Straight to the fielder, and what a shot that is. No, played with just minimal effort and maximum result. Oh, that's a shot and a half. That was beautifully bowled, but what a good pickup shot stump. That was picked up beautifully out from outside the off. But that is a chance, beautiful bowling. That is the first wicket which they wanted, smart bowling. And Dickey was looking so dangerous for India. And Amit for his team. It starts off with a flashing cover drive. That's nicely played. What a shot on the knees and into the fence. That's nicely done down the ground for another boundary. You don't have to hit the ball with all the knees. One man is making a name for himself. What a shot down the ground. Oh, that is a shot and a half. Smart play. That's a classic shot. He's done it so well. Manufactured. That's beautiful bowling. Keep it. That's beautiful bowling. Keep it. Chance. Difficult one. That good that he's back and bowling well. Good that he's back and bowling well. Blazing Bangers will find it difficult. But that's into the covers. He has gone for it. Oh my God, that's a monstrous hit. He wants to go. Oh, that is picked up easily. That's short ball, and that is punished, pulverized into that square leg region. He has got his third. That is in his favorite zone, that extra cover, hot zone for him. Oh, that's a brilliant. Oh, what a shot that is. That is an inning of highest quality. He wants to go home early. That is his best shot of the day. Oh, they have to. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Quite a sharp turn. Oh, that's beautifully bowled. Quite a sharp turn. Couple of more wickets needed. Oh, that's beautifully played down. What a first ball to face and hit. He has bowled a leg spinner. That was a shot of a different. It wasn't of the middle of the bat, the toe end of the bat. Still, it will run away for a boundary. Probably the last. Oh, that is smacked. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it is. That is game, set, match for Huzaifa and his team. The impact player has come in and had a blast to finish off. A cameo. He pulls it quite agriculturally, but that's fine. 151 for 4.
In between two teams, we won't say it was a much-added affair because both the teams competed really well. It was two good innings. So kudos to both the teams for putting up a great fight. It was one good innings which separated the two teams. But we are fortunate to have one man actually son of a legend fielder. If you're talking about fielders, forget about John Jones and all those things. One courageous man from the Indian cricket team, named just for his fielding and his fantastic batting and efforts for his team. the best ever Indian fielder, Eknath Solkar sir. His son is here, Rajesh Solkar. So they are cheering for him and his dad. Probably the most valuable fielder, most fearless fielder, fielding a shot forward net, hitting at silly point without any protection. So let's go on to this match. 149.
A competitive score. Both the teams had chance. There were some glimpses of good bowling. But the performance which separated the two teams, some fearless batting, he said he was sighting the ball as a football. He explored all ends of the ground. Man of the match for 32 balls, 62 runs. It was Amit Dasani's innings which separated the two teams. And getting it from Mr. Solkar, Brijesh Solkar, he would remember it. The only way he could have been out was run out. And it was a innings which you were almost enjoying your covers, then down the ground. You're trying almost every shot which you like, you explored everything, and finally you wanted strike, you wanted to go back, get back on strike, and that was your downfall.
Yes, that was the only downfall. I wanted a strike desperately because I was seeing the ball very nicely. So I told Dhruvit, just give me singles. I am having like football, I am watching it. So he told, okay, I will be giving singles. So that single only, the last one which I got run out, it was a very close call. Otherwise we were going very well.
And other than like making money is fine, completing projects is fine. How much satisfaction does innings like this give you? When you score those 62 runs for your team's happy, you are happy. Lots of messages on the phone, some congratulatory messages, Instagram posts already being posted now.
Yeah, matlab, this is the most satisfaction which I get when I play cricket. Scoring runs enhances it, but playing cricket itself makes me satisfied more than anything I can do.
Yes, the most passionate cricket you have one. That is what cricket gives you. Lots and lots of happiness. Lots scoring 62 and the win for the teammates. Sab pe bhari bhagwadari, well played man. And that's it from day 6.